I'm Bomb Diggity Brick Road. This is, some game about legacies and wizards and whatever. This is Mayna, the mother. She has 3 special items, and she needs to use all 3 of them very liberally to make it through her level. So she can equip the star shoes, but she does not actually get to use them. As a result, she ends up using a lot of magic through her level. A lot. And there's a lot of monsters, so she takes a lot of damage. So she actually goes to the inn quite a bit. I'm actually going to have to probably stay at the inn before I even make it to her dungeon proper. She has the longest trip to her dungeon. It's the most difficult of them. There's a lot of places where she's forced to take damage. It's just bad all around. But watch what this crossbow weapon does. It hurls blocks, and then they bounce back and forward and damage you. You see what I mean when I said that she's forced to take a lot of damage? It's because of that. Mayna has probably the best trade-off for range and strength, because as you can see, her shots actually travel pretty far. And they actually do a pretty decent amount of damage. Like, not as much as Zem's, as far as strength goes, and they don't go as far as Lil's shots do, but a good trade-off, And I'm going to kill this guy, and then I definitely need that in. Because I lost half my life of magic just getting to the entrance to her level. Is this a portent of things to come? We shall find out. And I mean, if you thought Zem's level was bad because of all the block pushing you had to do, it's like, once you figure out the mechanics of pushing blocks, wrap your head around the physics of it, it's not that bad. Solving the puzzles are not that bad. What Mayna has to do, though, is just insane, some of the areas of her level. Like, first of all, you have to walk on spikes. Second of all, there's lots of these, just rows and rows and rows of locked doors, so she's got that going for her. Do I want to go down? Yes. Third of all, the monsters in her level do way more damage than monsters in other levels. I don't know why. And fifth of all, look at this stupid secret passage. I don't even know how you're supposed to stumble upon that legitimately. Like, I have no idea how I ever learned that secret passage was there. It's one of those little bits of Nintendo knowledge that I've just always known. Does that make sense? You see a little puddle on the ground here? That's a monster. It can kill you. It does a ton of damage. You don't want to walk on those. You'll die. All right, I'm actually kind of coming low on the magic here, so I better take it a little carefully and pick up some poison. I got to make it to the first inn. I've got to make it to an inn. So let's just take it one shot at a time and not waste any shots. I don't need keys. I've got a magic key, so there's a bunch of magic in that little stack there. Go up here. The wings just drain magic the longer you have them equipped, which I guess makes sense, because, like, how else would you work them, you know? And it may seem like she needs the wings in order to fly around, but really she doesn't. Which way do I need to go here? No, this is correct. I need to go this way. And then go up top. Yeah, that's the ticket. But that's not why she needs the wings. Like, technically any player can climb to any height by climbing on monsters. But there's one reason that Mayna absolutely does need the wings, and we will see right here. Without the wings, you can't get through these little corridors. Those 1 block high corridors lined with spikes, the game will not let you enter those unless you're flying, because the spikes try to damage you. Oh yeah, there's the crown in there. We just can't reach it from this side. We gotta go a long way around. I think I knew that, but I always forget that and go up there anyway the first time. Oh yeah, we gotta go through this maze now. Do I need the wings to get... Die, lion, go away! Oh, I'm so low on magic. This is not good. And then those monsters, which, yeah, that's what I wanted. A lot of the monsters in Mayna's dungeon do this annoying thing where they zoom to your position and then just stop right on you. And if they're on you, you will take continuous damage. There's no knockback in Legacy of the Wizard, so you don't, like, get knocked out of range. You don't, like, get invincibility frames or anything. You just take continuous, terrible damage. And I think this is a magic jar. No, it's life. You know, I'll take some life. So that's alright. That's fine. There's extremely expensive wings. Although you can't get to this area of the dungeon without wings, so I don't know why you would buy them there. I think the wings might be the one item you can't buy. You have to get those out of Lil's dungeon because the alternative doesn't work. You can't actually buy them because you can't get to the shop that sells them without the wings. Does that make sense? I'm so low on magic. This is not good, you guys. This is awful. I need an inn. I need an inn so bad. Why aren't there any inns? I better just run past those monsters. There's some magic. I better save a few points in case, Oh, there's an inn up here. Okay, good. This monster's invincible until you take damage from it. Then you can hit it. So you're forced to take damage in this level just to get through it. Let's fill my magic points back up. Alright, I think this is we're about almost at the halfway point. I think we're closing in on the halfway point if we haven't passed it already. Use the crossbow. Use the wings. What's that? Some keys? Yeah, I think I just picked up keys. When you get keys out of a treasure box, they count as 20 keys. They add 20 keys to your total. So, I don't need a lot more keys, so I think I can get away with using at least a few. And then flying up here will save one key, even though I guess I used up a bunch of magic just to get that far. Whatever, you know, whatever. That, I believe, is a magic potion. I will get that. And if it's not a magic potion, then I will have wasted 7 points coming up here. Ah, good. Okay. Wonderful. Fortunately, Mayna's boss fight is very easy. The third boss of the game is pretty much a joke. I have the hiccups, and that's no good. Do I need to go to the... Yeah, okay. That's exactly where I need to go. Die. Oh, I hate how the crossbow works. It's so obnoxious. Launching blocks back and forth. It's like, okay, they had to give each character a way to move those blocks. So the most intuitive way to move a block would be to break them. So, okay, we'll have the Matic and we'll give that to Lil. And then, I guess the next most intuitive way would be to, and I'm sneaking along here because I know there's a guy on the ground, like an invisible dude who damaged me. But the next way would be to just move them around, so we'll have a glove and give that to Zem. What does that leave? Firing blocks back and forth in a crazy pattern. How about that? And is there a, Yes, I thought so. Here's an item that we need. The armor! But we do not need it just yet. That's a, much later in the game item. We'll just fly across the top here. Kill that invisible monster. Might as well poison ourselves before we spend 10 gold pieces on an inn. Yeah, there's another one. You see him down there. He did like 11 damage. It's insane. Now, this is awful, because that section up there, like, that's what, 20 or 30 locked doors? And at the very, very end... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I guess I did want to fall down here. Is a treasure box. That treasure box contains burger boots. That's the only treasure box in the game where you can find burger boots if you don't buy them. So, but you see those spikes right in front of the treasure box means you cannot collect that box with anybody but Mayna. And of course you can't get that far into this dungeon without the wings. And of course you can't get the wings unless you go to Lil's level anyway. You have to walk through this guy. I don't know why. You can't kill him before he touches you. And you can't dodge him in any way. You can't jump over him. There's another one right there. Yeah, you saw him. You probably didn't see him. What am I talking about? So not a very user-friendly game as far as locating items is concerned. Ah! What's killing me? Oh, man! This stupid invisible butthole right there did like 80 damage to me. Jeez, I didn't even see him. I'm like, what's killing me? I'm just gonna stand still and take damage and be all confused. Alright, let's go through this annoying part here. For some reason, you cannot open locked doors while the block is flying back and forth, so you just kind of have to take a stupid amount of damage for no reason. And then there's monsters down here. I don't think you can kill... Oh yeah, you can kill those guys while they're moving around. I don't want to go to that inn just yet. Wrong. This side. Wrong. Oh no, I'm not. That's it. We just have to take all the damage from that guy first. I am going to use that inn. I just want to use up my keys first. See the invisible guy on that door in front of me? Probably not, because he's literally only 1 pixel. Okay, now let's head back. Head back and use the inn, even though I'm so very close to death now. I kind of need life, not magic, but I think I'll make it back to the inn. I think I can make it that far in one piece. Kind of a unfair move, forcing you to take damage just to get through the level, but hey, that's the kind of game Legacy the Wizard is. Now, I opened all those doors, so I no longer need the key stick. I do need the shield for this fight. I do need the wings to get out of the inn. And, I think I'll take an elixir. Just in case I end up needing it. I probably won't, but you never know with this silly game. I do need as much magic as possible, because it is possible for Mayna to run out of magic during this upcoming boss fight. Oh good, poison! Like I'm in half-life almost. Come on guys. You too. This is a crown. Alright, now there is a 3 or 4% chance that, yeah, I've got my shield equipped so I can't be damaged by his shots. There's a 3 or 4% chance that the safe spot is not safe. In that contingency, you die pretty much immediately, so if that happens, I will throw this away and be very sad. But no, I think I pretty much got it. You stand here in the safe spot, and you shoot him when he lands. Die! Yes! 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 Alright, that's the hardest part of the game. Kinda out of the way. That just leaves 1 crown. Excellent! Yeah, and you have to flip a coin to get the last crown. Do you like coin tosses? I sure don't.